brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it. Between the Denver Broncos and the representatives from the NFC. Well, hopefully all the nerves have subsided and everyone is ready because we are off and running in Super Bowl 63. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Oh, the football's loose. He picks up his own fumble. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap. And he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. I'll take care of it.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his best way this game, but no results yet.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. He'll go quickly to the right. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you had better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A big play in the big game. 30 yards.
Gain of 30.
A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. They give it to him again. And the defense getting a little revenge after that last play, huh? This time, they don't even let him get back to the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, and it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Moody knocks it through, and the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Certainly not the amount of points they wanted when they began this drive, and certainly when they got into scoring territory, but it's always nice to look up in a Super Bowl and have a lead.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Devon Achane to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. Here we go. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here's Sanders once more. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that will set up a Monarchs first down.
Mexico City, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Hurts. Got the big yards on the right side. And he gets home. Touchdown, Monarchs. And that right there is a statement touchdown to begin this game, Brock. Carving a path right into that end zone.
Yeah, coming off a week where you just had to scrap and claw to get the victory, maybe a little extra margin would help this time, huh?
Yeah, well, a good start here, right? As they try to, what everybody does these days, stacking wins, Brock. They're trying to stack things to get that win. Little knocks that extra point through. And they answer a field goal with 7 points, and they've got the lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Catch made underneath by the back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play block. That's going to set them up with a first down. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. You want to get that century mark. That's a number that running backs are proud of, and stacking runs like that will sure help.
New set of downs from 37. Throwing now on first down. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. His effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Gronk hits second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on second. There's a dive up the middle. Able to gain about 1 on the play. And that'll earn the Broncos a new set of downs.
A gain of 1 yard. And the Broncos first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. That's completed up to the right. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. It's the end of one in Super Bowl 63. Still anybody's game here in the early goings. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We are back and just as excited as you are. Time to resume action here in Super Bowl 63. They've got first and goal to work with. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time left.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's third and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stomp down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on fourth and goal. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. Only a 20-yarder here. Moody knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. Finally caught, and he lost the football. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and goal.
It's Hurts throwing on second. And with a man all over for him. He just can't bring it in clean. It's an incomplete pass, and that brings up third down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he gets home. Touchdown, Mexico City.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
On his Little for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And lead is up to 8.
Monarchs 14, Broncos 6.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw now. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play in the big game. 30 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Looking to throw here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good gain, but the tackle limits it to 9.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on second. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. It's going to be first down Denver.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. He's going to throw it. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Broncos. Troy Franklin as they drive 72 yards for the score. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. By higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
These guys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. Working quickly here. They go right back to Sanders. And he's going to be stopped just a couple yards beyond the line, but that is still good enough for the first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down now, ball at the 33. Sanders running dead ahead. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 37-yard line.
Super clean, but it's super mean. She wanna ride with them cats. Count stacks, get fly, take trips, and that's that. Real rap, I let her get. She want it, she feel that. Convertible drive feel, 87 the top bill. That. You know what it is.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. On second down, here's Hurts. Go left side, Sanders has it. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. Man over the middle. This is Sanders. And they get the first on a 3rd and 13. What a call to extend this drive. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to throw, Hurts. And the Rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. And it is another sack in this historic season.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Handoff here to Sanders. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Could not get away from Zach Allen. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And that one's going to fall incomplete. That forces 4th down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Here's Hurts. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On the give, it's Sanders. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that third down, that pass rush just got paid.
Woo, look at you right there. That's their job. Yep. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front seven, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. Their secondary, they want to get home, and they did.
So fourth down, on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Starts the return at the 34. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Right at the line of scrimmage. Still gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. And they send their back in motion right. Passing now on second and 10. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. One's out and cut on the right side. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Denver.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So the offense out there, the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball. And they know how to finish.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Sanders on the give, headed right. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
26, a 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Working on second down. Hurts. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. Break that up. Third down now after that incompletion. Oh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes as a quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action sometimes.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. Jordan Davis. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. I'll throw it. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's fourth down now.
If it's first or second down, Kate, you don't really love giving up that many yards. But in that situation with a conservative offensive call, you do your job defensively.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now a run by Sanders. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 40.
Second down, Hurts. He's under pressure. He's not going to get away. They take him down at the 30. And that is now a pair of sacks for him here on Sunday night prime time.
I got a sense, Kate. He went to bed last night dreaming, can I get a sack? Can I find a way to get to the quarterback? Well, he didn't do it just once. He's now done it twice.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Hurts to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
It's a design boot. Right side complete to Lemon. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Blown back, gets the handoff. And there's the stop. He's got 9 yards on first down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That'll bring us 1 quarter away from the end of Super Bowl 63. It's Broncos football as they try to close out what would be a 4th title. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Denver.
Working inside the red zone. And this time there won't be a throw. Down he goes. And it's Zach Bond. And that's going to bring up 2nd and goal now from the 9.
A 1st and goal pass, yeah, it can be an act of surprise at times, but let's give some credit to this defense and the coverage in particular. They stayed focused and locked in on those routes, giving that rush plenty of time to get home, and now make 2nd and goal much, much more difficult.
Run again, and it's the same results. They drop him again. Jahan Campbell. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
To borrow from my buddies in the game of golf, this may be the time where you're playing for par. Forget about birdies and forget about that touchdown. Now it's about recouping some of this lost yardage and feeling good about yourself and making sure, at a minimum, you get 3 on the board.
Buys time, rolling right. Yeah, he's going to end up out of bounds well short of the line of scrimmage, Brock, so give that defense a sack.
Okay, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
Moody knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Now Hurts. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! Recovered by the Broncos. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver! Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Moody able to tap out that extra point. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
Broncos 31, Monarchs 14.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Play action. Hurts has it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. And it just seems, Brock, like this punishment is not going to end until that clock runs out. It has been a lot of plays just like that one that have led them here.
You know what's funny, too, Kate, as you say that? I can still feel soreness in my neck, in my ribs, in my back after games like this where you just get hit a bunch.
There he goes, right sideline. And that is a touchdown.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I felt like he deserved that touchdown.
On his Little for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead now down to 10.
31. Monarchs 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Tracy on the return. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Gronk. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And that's going to give the Broncos a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He rolls to his right. Trying to get back to the line, but he's going to be just short. They got to him first. Ty Robinson leading the way. And it's going to be 2nd down now with 12 to go.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Twelve to go now on 2nd down after the sack. Slot man motioned over. Oh, he taps it quick for the receiver coming across here. And that'll be 4 yards on that completion before he heads out. That means it's 3rd down. Pass play now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they won't get any of the action they wanted after that catch. The completion limited to just 3 yards. Now it's 4th down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Broncos holding a 10-point lead. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. He'll take it from the 1. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good gain, but the tackle limits it to 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. That's completed right side. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that will set up a Monarchs first down. Throwing here, Hurts. Rushes right there as he releases it. It goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
That incompletion does one thing, Kate, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath really on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rushed.
On 2nd down, here's Hurts. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Now to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Denver. On is Moody for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
Monarchs 21.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. All set to go now from the 35. Hurts setting up to throw. Putting the body on the line for his team. He goes to the hurry up here.
For Mexico City, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Back to throw, Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get it back after the return is stopped at their own 30.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. He's brought down after a big play. Give him about 19 yards. And that'll earn the Broncos a new set of downs. Look at this. 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's going to go down. He dropped him at the 43. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Throwing now off the play action. They got a hand on it, and now it's intercepted. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie. Didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Tracy on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lining up for one final snap. Back to work they go after the interception. Finds him on the crossing route. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first. And the Lombardi Trophy is headed for some elevation. The Denver Broncos are your Super Bowl champions. Well, Brock, you and I talk about this often, multiple times throughout the regular season. List of greats who've never made it to this moment. It's enormous. Some of the best to ever do it across 100+ years of football. And those greats could not do what these players have just done.
No, because it was a group, and such a special group, brought together from so many different paths, but it bonded and formed one of these teams so strong together that Super Bowl became a legitimate possibility for them. This moment never gets old. Fate and circumstance linked together when this season began. And now, with this win, it will link all these guys together forever as champions.
So once again, it is that bittersweet moment, reaching the end of another NFL season. And we're happy as always to have you along for the ride for another special year. For my partner up here in the booth, Brock Heward, our entire crew at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you again as the new season rolls around in the fall. Good night, everybody.